Hello. I'm trying to figure out this platform to see if um anybody can join the anybody can join. You know what I mean? I've got so much stuff over here that I'm trying to deal with. I'm used to the computer. My computer, we had guests over and I had to remove the computer from the living room and the charger got misplaced. So got no idea how to do this. So I don't want to close the thing, but I'm still kind of experimenting, guys. So deal with me. I'm just experimenting now. I would like to be able to use it like my computer where I can bring everybody up for links. What's this? Oh, I got the button. Invite guests. Okay. So I got guests and now I should be able to post a comment. All right. Guests should be able to click this link and come on up. So that's where we're at the moment. It's the sun has set. I'm sorry, I got a phone call and I wasn't able to continue. A nice sunset with you guys, but you know, hey, either way, we do what we do. You know, it would have been nice to have the little sunset going on in the background, but hey, it is what it is, right? Is what it is. I don't know if anybody's commenting. Oh, no, I got it on comments. All right. Comment in. Welcome in. Anybody's got any questions, by all means, ask. I'm just here hanging out, chilling for tonight. You know, been a rough day for me. Me and Max are just hanging out. Max is a dog. He's a good dog, you know. But when Max is here, I mean, I can give you guys a little example of Max. Right now, he's kind of just, he's hanging out. What are you doing, Max? You ready to come in? Yeah, he's ready. But if anybody wants to come up on the panel, if I know you, you're welcome to come up. If I don't know you, if you have somebody that is a if you have somebody that is a YouTuber, you know, that can verify you, um, you're more than happy to come up. Other than that, I don't let strangers up on the I got stranger danger, you know? So but yeah. Yeah, that's about it. But everybody's welcome over here, you know? So I'm just kind of testing out this if anybody could make a comment or if any of my mods or anybody can actually try to hit the link and go live, that would be really cool because this is the first time I'm doing it on my phone. Usually I do it on my computer. So, you know, is what it is, but you know, you're not going to be able to accomplish anything if you don't try. Right, Max? What are you doing with that? What are you doing with that bone? What's he doing with that bone? He wants to fight me for the bone. He's gonna go chase it. That's what he's gonna do. You know. Plywood. Plywood, welcome in. Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you since the last time I went live, actually. That was a little bit ago. Welcome in, Pilot. If you'd like to try to come up, you're more than welcome to, sir. I'm just trying to test out this I'm trying to test out the app on my phone, and I don't know if I'm having much success or not. I don't even know. It's oh, stop it. There's serious stuff going on. But no, seriously, Plywood. Yeah, you were on the panel. Uh, you know, if you'd like to come up, I would actually appreciate it, even if you would just want to come up. You don't have to put your camera on or anything, just to test this thing out, because I've never used this app on my phone. So I'm testing something new. My daughter borrowed my computer, and the charger is misplaced. So I don't have an actual charger for my computer to get it going, you know? But all right. Let me try it again. I had that problem before the last time I did this, and I never dealt with it because I didn't. Let's try it again. We're trying it again. Stop it, Max. Stop it. I don't know if it's a different link or Max. Stop it, please. Try that one. I don't know. I'm just copying and pasting. This was the actual. This is why I don't do it on my phone, because last time I was having these kind of problems. No one could join, you know? So, yeah. But I did the exact same thing. Still not working. All right. Are you manually typing them in, or Max, stop it. Are you manually typing them in, or are you trying to click the link? You might have to actually manually type the link in. It's YAX4CIUDQP. So try that out. I know manual is a pain in the ass, but that's why I like I when I'm on the laptop, it's a clickable link. Everybody can just click it and go from there. So, oh yeah, I'm exploring this using it on the yeah, you're gonna have to go into your browser, and if there's a way you can either copy it, or usually I gotta manually write it down to get in. So you gotta actually manually write StreamYard.com and then the YAX, and then just put that into your browser. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So the clicking's not working. So all right, but if yeah, you can get in there. Give me a minute. I got to use the restroom. I'll be back in 45 seconds. All right, guys. Yeah, there's a thing going on overhead. Yeah, unfortunately, plywood, you got to take the time to actually write down the thing. And it kind of sucks, but see, you're old school enough to know what pen and paper is, plywood. That's why I believe in you, you know? I do believe in you 100%. For me, oh my God. Syrup. I got a Gatorade. I got a half a Gatorade I got for today. So, but I'm testing this out and seeing if it works. Um, maybe I should call a friend or something that could help me out. Ugh, be able to get on. But plywood, if you're there, I would really appreciate it if you could try to get on. But I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I'm going to tell you one thing. The 7-Eleven, this is like their version of Gatorade. Whoops. Let's go. Get opposite. Replenish zero. Zero sugar. All right. It's got electrolytes in it and it's very tasty. 7-Eleven, if you want to this is like their version of Gatorade, I guess you could say. But let me tell you something. It tastes good. It's it's awesome. And zero sugar. So that's what I like to drink. I mean, I like Gatorade, but it's got to be the zero sugar kind of Gatorade. You know, I'm assuming plywood's gone. All right. Take care, buddy. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for trying. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. Era 404. Okay. Yeah, I've never had success with having people up on this. This is the second time. Max, stop it. This is the second time that I've tried to do it. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing because I'm just sending what they say. But when I'm on my laptop, it says it just makes a clickable link, which is beautiful. But. All right. I appreciate you trying, plywood. I honestly do. I appreciate you trying. And hey, that's fine. But is what it is. Maybe if I do it again, one of the trolls might be able to go up, and that'll be, yeah. I mean, hey, yeah. Over the last year, I've got it down pat on my computer. But like I said, I don't have access to my computers. Hey, squirrel. How you doing, bud? Squirrel, any chance that you can try to get on the panel just for a test? You don't gotta stay long, but I'm trying to test out this new format. I'm using my phone for the StreamYard, but I'd like to be able to open the panel up. I got another user, Plywood, that's up trying to get in right now, you know? I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. I really am. But I'm trying to get on, but the link is not uh, letting him on, you know? Hey, pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a rough few weeks. I've had a very rough few weeks. Right now I'm trying to get these I'm trying to get this to be able to allow other people up through StreamYard. This is the first time I've used it on the phone. So yeah, I can only use my phone right now too. I'm usually using my computer to allow other people up. Pretty. Am I growing my beard out? Yeah, well, I just generally don't shave during the summer because I'm on maintenance. I might have to because I'm sanding I'm using grinders to do grout and there's a lot of things in those face masks. If you got facial hair, they don't cover, so I might do it just for my own health, you know. But generally, I let my beard grow out during the summer because I don't have to shave. Stephen Wicker, you just beat heroin. Now you're beating. Wait. I can't see. Beating alcohol. I need advice for beating alcohol. Alcohol is one of the hardest drugs to, one of the hardest addictions to get rid of. Number one, there's a dealer on every single corner that you drive past 5 times on your way to work. You know, it's the only legal drug. Well, now marijuana is a little bit different, but alcohol is also, other than heroin, alcohol is the only other drug that you can die from withdrawal. So, alcohol is a tough one. I haven't beaten it yet myself, sir, and I have not beaten it myself. I'm an alcoholic myself, and I'm I wish I could wave a magic wand and say that I wasn't an alcoholic anymore, but that's not how it works. And you know, well, welcome in, Steven. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm very open about my addiction. I'm very open about my alcohol addiction right now. That was one of my I mean, I'm so happy that you got off of heroin. I've lost a few friends to that. Um that's it's horrible. It's very horrible. And especially when you just watch someone throw their life away, you know. Um I'm glad that I never got into that. I've never tried it, so that's why I never got into it. So I'm happy. My drug of choice was cocaine. So with me, it was the uppers, it was the stimulants, it was to keep moving, it was to keep going, you know. And that was one of the hardest things that I've ever had to stop. However, even harder, I'm still addicted to alcohol and I haven't been able to get rid of that. I've stopped the cocaine, um, but the alcohol is it's hard. Every gas station you drive by, it's there. It only takes 30 seconds for you to say, oh my God, I want a beer. And guess what? There's one right there, you know? You know, it's kind of crazy, you know. You have your brother's tatted on your arm. He died from fentanyl in sober living home because he got extra overtime and wanted to treat himself because he was doing good. That is the unfortunately, that's how most people OD is they get good, they sober up, and their body doesn't have you build up a tolerance. Your body builds up a tolerance. It takes more and more drugs for you to get that high. And what ends up happening is you take that drug at the same level that you were before you quit. Now, if you've been sober for 30 days, your body is not equipped to handle the dose that you were doing. And that's why a lot of people overdose, unfortunately, you know, because their body's just not ready to. They go back in expecting to just go the same way that they were running, you know? So, yeah, Steven. Yeah, 100%. And I'm going to tell you what, if you've got advice for me on helping to stop alcoholism, I'm my ears freaking open, you know? It's not an easy thing, and I've been struggling with it for most of my life, you know? Like I said, I had to take care of the other addictions first, you know? As you as you shared as well, you know? Those are more important things to take care of than the alcohol. But the alcohol will ultimately be the end of us if it's not taken care of, you know? That's the truth, you know? You tried to come up with a panel, phone, iPad is a no-go. Okay. You're the second person to tell me that, squirrel. So something's up with, when I'm on the computer, I can throw it up and there's a link in and you guys can join right in and talk. We can talk about everything. And Steven, you're welcome to join up anytime that uh I'm on a panel normally. Uh this was a test trying to get the phone to be able to do the panel, but it's not working. But normally I have an open panel, open discussion. Um I talk the truth. I don't talk I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't um but you're welcome in, you know. And I feel you being an ex-addict and a current alcoholic. I 100% understand exactly what you're going through. So, you know, I wish I had the words to be able to cure you and cure myself for that matter, you know? But it's it's not easy. um, But the craziest thing is you had both of the trifectas, heroin and opioids and alcohol are the only thing that can actually kill you from just straight up withdrawal, you know? And I've walked my buddy to methadone clinics and had to help him get up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to help him get off, just for him to end up going back and ODing and dying, you know? So, you know, I mean, that's rough. But I think as far as addictions go, I believe alcohol's harder. Well, the only other addiction I think is cigarettes because they design those to, you know, They actually designed cigarettes to be addictive. I've stopped alcohol and I've been sober. Cigarettes, yeah, I've been smoking them since I'm 16 and I'm almost 50 years old. I've tried several times to quit. I've quit for a little bit, but anyways, if you guys want to go on to happier topics, by all means, I could use some cheering up. So by all means, please bring up something different and we're happy to go. But if not, I'm still happy to go with the way that we're going. Your girl's mama just came up. Well, Steven, I got a phone call and I've got to take it. But it's been great to see you. Thank you for coming in and some straight. And I'm straight up, you know. I don't beat around the bush. I'm not gonna say I had a hard life, but I've had hard times, you know, and I'm willing to share them. And if anybody can help during that process, I do have to go. Bye, guys.